So tonight I want to talk about Trump the disruptor. 3 weeks into his second term, I mean, the guy is just shaking everything up. And he likes it. He likes to be the provocateur. He likes to poke the people who don't like him. All right? And it's fun for him. It's a hobby. But he is a serious man. And he's changing a lot of things fast in this country. But I'm going to tell you why he's doing it. And then we'll discuss a little bit about the worthiness, or you might feel it's not worthy. And I respect both sides, by the way. I'm not an ideologue. I'm not in business to promote any political party or any politician. So when Trump left office in 2021, the federal debt was at $28 trillion. And I'm going to give you these stats slowly. So the federal government owed $28 trillion. Trump added to that significantly because of COVID. He had to pay the pharmaceutical companies who came up with the vaccines, Moderna, Pfizer, an enormous amount of money. And they did it in less than a year, which was a miracle. Not only in the United States, but all over the world, those vaccines. Okay. We did it. Nobody else. No other country come close. So there's a lot of federal spending. Trump redid the military, boom, boom, boom. $28 trillion when he walked out the door. Now, after 4 years of Joe Biden, the debt is 36 going to 37 trillion. Because Biden's spending hasn't stopped. It extends into the fiscal year 25. So Biden added 8 trillion, the biggest spending president ever. Okay, by far, even more than World War II. And the guy did it because he didn't know what he was doing. And he didn't care. And we know that from the U.S. aid controversy. Now Trump's knocked this out, crushed the whole thing. The waste of that is staggering. Just PBS and NPR alone, $535 million a year for what? So they can tell you how great woke is? How fabulous liberals are? We're all paying for that? No, let them compete in the marketplace. So Trump comes in and he has to disrupt all of this spending. And he puts Musk in charge, which he knows is going to annoy the people who hate him because they hate Musk. They don't like strong people, all right? I mean, Elizabeth Warrens of the world hate Elon Musk. I mean, and the socialists hate him. So he goes, hey, I'm going to get somebody they'll all hate. Come on, Elon, you go in and you go. And Elon Musk is an advisor. He has no power. There's people writing me letters. Can't do anything. All right? He can ask to see records, and he'll get that because Congress people will go along with it, and Trump will go along with it too. But Musk is basically, he's assessing the spending, what he's doing. And Trump has a perfect right to appoint him to do that. But if you watch the liberal TV channel, okay, fine. Anyway, more stats. The final year that Trump was president, the Border Patrol arrested 400,000 migrants trying to get into the United States. That means they were detained, not sent back. 400,000. Final year of Biden, ready? 1,531,000 detained. It's a quadruple. And most of these migrants under Biden were set free right into the country. So here's a ticket. Where do you want to go? You want to go to Minnesota? You want to go to Montana? You want to go to Maine? You want to go to Key West? Here's your bus ticket. O'Reilly paid for it, tax dollars. See you. Check in with us about 5 years. Boom. Now, it's estimated by Border Patrol that for every one they detain, 4 or 5 get in. So my number right now, and we've researched it extensively, about 14 million foreign nationals unsupervised in the country. Thanks, Joe Biden. Okay? All right. Then prices. Under Biden, food has gone up 22%. Auto insurance, 55%. Okay? Gasoline, 52%. And insurance for your house, 20%. Okay? Have your salary gone up that much? No. So you're losing money. Big time. So Trump knows all these stats. And he goes in and he goes, I'm just going to wipe out everything that Biden did. Every little piece of it. All the regulations against the fossil fuel companies, gone. Okay? Trade arrangements. No, we're not going to do this. We're going to put a tariff on it if you're not fair with Canada, Mexico, China, Europe, whatever. Those trade arrangements bet. Treaty, nope. Global warming treaty costs us a fortune. We're not getting anything out of it. We're out. Iran, Biden actually gave Iran money so they could give terrorists money. Does that make sense to anybody? This is why he's the second worst president of all time. And I document that in my book, Killing the President. I mean, and everybody goes, no, Biden was the worst. No, he wasn't. If you look at James Buchanan before the Civil War, nobody worse than that guy. But anyway, back to Trump. So Trump knows what a disaster the 4 years of Biden were. And Trump never would have won the second term had the Democrats run the country efficiently, because so many people don't like him personally. He never would have won them. But the country is, just the price rises alone, shocking. Okay? And we kick $65 billion a year over to Myanmar and these Kazakhstan. And it's like, what are you doing? Have a little respect for the people who pay taxes. Biden didn't even know. You're going to see coming out, and I'm on this, by the way, that Biden was always out of it 50 to 70% of the time when he was in the White House. He just didn't even know what was going on. Anyway, back to Trump. So Trump comes in, he goes, everything goes. It's like a big sale at a department store that's going out of business. And that's disruption, massive disruption. So the Justice Department says to the sanctuary cities, you're not getting any more money from the feds, no grants. If you're a sanctuary city, you're not obeying federal law, no money. Massive disruption. Okay, says the FBI agents, hey, if you colluded to do political things while you were working for the FBI, you're out. You're out. Gone. And Trump's just knocking them down one after the other, after the other, after the other. Now, the media, which is absolutely twinned with the Democratic Party, they're together. No difference. Media might be even more left-wing, is now going, holy you know what? We have to create hysteria now. We have to say this is so crazy. He's a dictator. He's this. He's Hitler. And they're trying, but it's not working. Because people know how bad it was under Biden. And they're giving Trump a little bit of room to do what he's doing. And Trump himself knows he's got that little window. All right? And that's why he's going for the big ones. The transgenders, that's just a cliche slam dunk. 80% of the American public goes, Larry transforming to Sally shouldn't be competing against Betty. Okay? That's wrong. 80%. So Trump knocks it out. And said, no Olympics, you're transgender, you can't compete in LA in 28. But the left, the far left, goes crazy. The woke people go nuts. So that's what this disruption is all about. It is a reaction to the unbelievable incompetence of President Biden. Got it? All right, check us out on BillO'Reilly.com. We'll have another commentary for you on Monday. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.